In this 2D animation and whiteboard course, I will take you through the process of creating a character, which is myself and my friend Chili, and then I will show you how to use us in this introduction video you are watching right now. So if this is something you want to know how to do, you want to know how to create engaging whiteboard and 2D animation video for your business or for businesses and for personal use, then make sure you enroll in this course right now. I will see you inside. Yes, as you all know, this is Vyond, and this is what I'll be using for my 2D animation and whiteboard animation. So in this lecture, I'm just going to go over how to use, how to put your script together. The script is very important when it comes to 2D animation and whiteboard animation. So I'm going to be talking about how to put your script together easily. And as you can see, I'm using Google Doc for this one. And why I'm using Google Doc is because I want to get the script written. I'm going to do voiceover. I'm going to do an AI voiceover, and I'm going to do one using my voice. For this one, I'm going to be using my natural voice. Yes, so in the intro, you'll be getting my natural voice. So what I usually would do is to come over to tools. As you can see my cursor, come over to tools, and I want to do voice typing. Why I want to do voice typing, it helps me faster, save time, because when it comes to 2D animation and whiteboard animation, you want to be efficient with your time. So this would help me with my time, while I could just read out my script and it's going to auto type for me. If you don't know this feature already, it exists and I use it a lot. So I'm just going to click on this mic icon and just go through my script, and then we'll see it written out, and then I'll also record it again, because this is what I'm going to be using for the voiceover for my 2D animation. For the intro you watch, this is what I'll be using. So I'm going to click on this now and write up all the script. So I want you to follow me step by step. Let's do that. Hi, my name is David Oisamoje. I'm going to be your instructor on this course, and I'm going to be showing you a lot in this 2D animation and whiteboard animation course. I would take you through the process of creating me as a character and my friend Chili, and then I will show you how to use us in this introduction video you are watching right now. So if this is something you want to know how to create, and you want to know how to create engaging whiteboard animation and 2D animation videos for your business or personal use, then make sure you enroll in this course now. See you inside. So now we have the script all set out. All I need to do now is just go over and just make corrections where needed. All right, just need to make little correction. Remember, this is AI, so it's going to be creating me, not creating myself as a character, and my friend Chili will be the female character. All right, so it has to be capital letter. All right, make sure you enroll in this course now. So this is how I usually just do it, and I just go over and try to break them down. So now I have the script. So if you want to decide to give someone to make the voiceover for you, you can just give them this particular script. They will go out and make the voiceover. So for me, I'm going to be using my voice, so I'm going to go over again and just read out the script just the way I want it, and just the way you edit now, that is the same way I'm just going to put it into the recorder. You can use your phone if you're in a quiet place. If you're not in a quiet place, then I would advise you to go to a very quiet place. Sorry about that. I advise you to go to a very quiet place and just make a recording. But if you don't want to use your own voice, then it's fine. You can find someone to do the voiceover for you. Okay, so this is how to do voiceovers and how to write your script. So in the next video, I'm going to start showing you how I put things together. In fact, I'm going to make a voiceover and I'm going to show you the recording so that you hear it for yourself. Okay, so I'll do that in the next class. Let's go. Yes, so my name back. Sorry about that. Welcome back. So yes, I already made a natural voiceover of myself using my natural voice, the voice you are hearing right about now. Okay, so I did that, and as you can see, it has been recorded. I used my mic. You can use your phone. You can use your headset, just something that makes it clear if you don't want someone to do it for you, but if you want it to sound more professional, then you need to get someone to do it for you. Okay, right? So if you just want to do it yourself, you can do it for yourself. This is one I've done for myself. I'm going to play it for you right about now. Okay, I'll play it for you right about now so that you can listen and hear the way it sounds. And this is what you're going to be seeing in an introduction video, or this is what you saw in the introduction video, because by now watching this lecture you would have watched that introduction video, and that's what got you into this course. So let me play it for you and you hear how it sounds. So let's go. Hi, my name is David Oisamoje and I will be your course instructor on this course. In this 2D animation and whiteboard course, I will take you through the process of creating a character, which is myself and my friend Chili, and then I will show you how to use us in this introduction video you are watching right now. So if this is something you want to know how to do, you want to know how to create engaging whiteboard and 2D animation video for your business or for businesses and for personal use, then make sure you enroll in this course right now. I will see you inside. Yes, so you can see that is the voiceover I did for myself, and I'm going to be using it in the video. Okay, so I'm going to show you now. If you want to use AI, there is a process for that, and I'm going to be showing you that also. So this is where you want to go to. As you can see, this is where you want to be. Okay, so all you have to do now is to take the script you already made, and that's why you need to make your script. Okay, you just need to take that script, put in every part you want. For me, I won't put in every part I want right now because I just want to use my natural voice. But if I was not using my natural voice, definitely this is what I will be using. Okay, so I'll just, okay, let me just stop at myself as a character. Okay, so now what you want to do is, now that you have this script in this box, you want to scroll down and do some tweaking, and you want to click on natural TTS. Okay, very important. And then you want to decide what accent you want your character to own. Okay, it might be English USA, English UK. You have a lot to choose from. Okay, you have a lot to choose from. English Kenya and so on, English Nigeria. Okay, so let's see English Nigeria. Let's see what they have for us. Is a female. Okay, let's just see what this, because it's been long I used this tool. I like to use natural voice, but it's been long, but I love to check it out because it always has some amazing voice. I want to see how funny this character will sound, especially from me. Okay, just in case you don't know, this is where I'm from, so I just want to see how it sounds. All right, so let's see. For the setting, I would just want to click on the highest possible sample rate, which is 4,800. Okay, 48,000, right? And I don't think I want to do anything. I might just want to change also the conversation tone, that is voice effect. Okay, as you can see, it's on default. You can make it anyone, but for this one they don't have this extra effect, just the default one. So we just want to see how it sounds. So now you just click on convert, and it's going to convert and read out your script. Let's wait.
Hi, my name is David Oisamoje. I'm going to be your instructor on this course, and I'm going to be showing you a lot in this 2D animation and whiteboard animation course. I will take you through the process of creating myself as a character.
You can see that's what you just heard. So let me see what the male sounds like. So I'm going to do same conversion again and listen.
Hi, my name is David Oisemoch. I'm going to be your instructor on this course, and I'm going to be showing you a lot in this 2D animation and whiteboard animation course. I will take you through the process of creating myself as a character.
Well, as you can hear it, well, that's not the way I sound. If that's the way I sound, let me know in the comment, but I doubt that's the way I sound. So now I'm just gonna go over and go to English USA, okay, or English UK, British, that's British. So let me find that. I'll just find that and use that instead. So here you have options. You love to use, I think it's Williams, if I'm not wrong. Yes, Williams Mill. Okay, so I like to use Williams. William always have this natural tone, okay, and I can set him to in conversation. Okay, no, it's default. So all I have to do now is to click on that.
Hi, my name is David Oisemoje. I'm going to be your instructor on this course, and I'm going to be showing you a lot in this 2D animation and whiteboard animation course. I will take you through the process of creating myself as a character.
As simple as that. So you can see how simple it is. So you can do this for yourself using this. Okay, you can use this, all right, and just go through the process. It's quite easy to do, and you'll be able to do that. So this is me showing you how to use AI and how my own natural recording sounded. So it's up to you. You pick which one you want to use for yourself and just go with it. I hope you enjoyed this course. So now I'm just going to go through the Vyond interface, then we can go through on the process of creating the introduction video you saw in the beginning. Stay with me if I'm not wrong, which I doubt I will be anyway. So yes, this is me going through the interface of what we're going to be using. We are going to be using Vyond, as you can see. Okay, we're going to be using Vyond. Vyond is a very good software to use for creating crafts like this, okay, and it's super easy to use. It's not complicated at all, trust me. So this is how it's going to look. Your videos you create are going to appear up here, and if you create a folder for them, they will definitely appear just like this. Okay, so these are different folders. All right, so what you want to do to create folder, all you need to do is just to click here, create the folder, and drag whatever video you want to put in that folder. Okay, move to, you can use that just the way you do for Microsoft Word or any other file. So it's quite easy to use and understand. And when it comes to creating the video, all you need to do is to click on create a video, like I'm going to do now. So I'll just click on create a video. Going to load up, and it's going to ask you which style you want. As you can see, there are 3 different styles you can choose from. You have whiteboard animation, business friendly, and contemporary. Okay, so it depends on which particular one you want to use, or which kind of style you want it to look like. You want this style, this is contemporary, it's going to look like that. If you want business friendly, you have more of business looking style. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So you can see it playing now. It's business friendly, right? So this contemporary, this is how it's going to look. Things changing, yes, just like this. It's up to you depending on what you really want. And this is whiteboard, the traditional whiteboard, which has a very good conversion and engagement rate. I always love whiteboard. This is something I've done for years, and it's always engaging anytime you watch it. I'm sure any one of you who have watched a whiteboard video always try to watch it to the end, because it's always moving, always engaging with the hands, with the effect and all. That's why I love it. So you have these 3 options depending on what you want the video to be about. Then you can choose on any of this one. Okay, you can use on any of this one. As you can see, recommended for branded videos, animation, infograph, promotional videos, and demos. And this, okay, recommended for narrow-based training, company culture video, announcements, explainer videos, okay, and whiteboard recommended for tutorials, micro learning video, and complex ideas. Okay, so this is a skill, this is an earned skill you can learn depending on what you want at that particular time. You can now choose on whatsoever. That does not mean you can't mix these three styles like you saw in the introduction video. You can definitely mix these three styles up together, but for this case I'm just going to click on this and just wait for it to load. Okay, it's going to give you an animation screen. Do not take too much of a time to load. Not take too much of a time. It's just going to give you a brief tutorial which you can click on and go watch more. Okay, but in this video I'm going to be showing you most of the most important things you need anyways, so you're just going to go through and watch it for yourself. It should not take you time to load it up. Seriously, it should not take you a lot of time at all. As you can see, it's loading up and it's almost done loading up. So it's quite easy. So you can see I'm just showing us some brief add text to speech. You can also do text to speech from here, but I prefer to do mine outside the app. As you can see, this is how it's going to look, and this is where the action is going to happen. Okay, where it's all going to happen. This is where you're going to be uploading. This is your upload tab. Then this is where you have to change the name of the file, whatever name of the project, you have to put it here, because for every action you make, for every 30 seconds to 1 minute, is going to auto save. So you want to make sure this name is changed to whatever name you want. You can just do that and change the name. Then if you have to upload something extra you want to add to the video, this is where you want to do it. Like for our voiceover, this is where we are going to be doing from uploads. Okay, this is where you want to be doing it. For anything you have to upload that you want to add to your video, you're going to be doing it from here. Okay, and this is characters. I'm going to be showing you how to make characters in the next video, so make sure you watch that too. This is just a brief interface of the Vyond platform, okay, which you're going to be using for your 2D and whiteboard animation. So these are characters, as you can see: casual, creating, government, health, and all other ones you can use in creating such amazing videos. Okay, then you have props. Props are chairs, light, and all those things. So as you can see, the food, emojis, and animals, and all. This course is going to be an amazing course, and I'm sure if you watch it to the end, you're going to be extremely happy you did that. So this one is charts, different charts. You have moving charts, you have static charts, different chart, and yes, you can change all the elements in all these charts. You can actually change it to suit whatever you are talking about. Then as usual, we have text, which is very important. You have animated text, you have text you can add your own animation to. Okay, depending on the style you choose, you can have different style. This is for the whiteboard. Okay, this is for business friendly. Okay, so this is it, and this is for contemporary. So you can see you have different types. Then audio. Okay, you can see there are some audios you can add as background music. You can add audio as background music if you want to do that, but for me I don't want to, so I might not add as you saw in the introduction video, but you can actually add that and it will just play in the background. Okay, so that is that for that section. This other side of it, you see, this is what you can add or replace. Like if you have a character and you want to replace the character with another character, you can add and replace. That's what this one is for. You might be seeing it in the video or in other sections or other courses. Okay, in this full series you might be seeing how I use that. Okay, this is preview. You preview what you've done and continue like that. This one is to change the background from this blue or green. You can change the background. This one is for seeing transition. Do you want it to pop? Do you want it to slide in? That kind of thing. Okay, and now when you are done creating your video, this is where you want to click to download the video. You can just click on that. It's going to either download in 720 or 1080p. Okay, then you can actually download them as gift. If you created a very short one, like for announcement, and you want it to be saved as gift, you can also use that, do that for yourself. Okay, so this is it. This is camera. Okay, you can use this to just add camera, like move from this small part to this bigger picture. You get it, just to add effects to your videos and so on. Scene settings, how long do you want it to be, how short do you want it to be. Quite simple if you ask me, this platform. Vyond for your 2D animation, whiteboard animation is quite easy. So like I said, in the next video, I'm going to be showing you how to make my character and Chili. If you remember Chili from the introduction, I'm going to be showing you how to make male and female characters. So please make sure you watch that and watch to the end. Yes, in our last class, we were going through the Vyond interface, which is going to be used for 2D animation, whiteboard animation. Okay, so in this one, I'm just going to be creating my character, okay, Chili or so. So I would not want to waste your time on this one, so I'll just go straight right to it. When it comes to creating character, yes, for this kind of Canva, there are already characters made, but you want unique characters for yourself so that you stand out from the crowd. I hope you get that point. So that's why I always like to create my characters, okay, so that they have unique look and don't look like all other characters, because there are people who would make designs and graphics and structures with this and you just use the inbuilt characters, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to create characters. So to do that, you have to come over to characters, as you can see, then click on this plus sign. It says create new character. Okay, it's going to ask you, do you want to leave this? Yes, save and go. All right, just to save and go. It's going to open the character creator, you guys. So that's where we want to be. It not take a lot of time to open that, depending on your system. Okay, depending on the kind of system you are using, it don't take time to open the character. But the ones that is opened, you now want to choose whether it's a whiteboard character you plan on making. Okay, as you can see, you want to make your character as a whiteboard or as business friendly. Okay, one, it does not really matter to me. I really don't always put effect here. This is where I like to focus on business friendly. I can use it for both contemporary and whiteboard also, so that's what I like to do. So I'll click on business friendly. Okay, so first I want to make my character, so I'm going to select the male figure we can see here. Okay, you can select the size. As you can see, this is a really short man, this is a chubby man, a chubby normal man, a slightly fatter slim man, and but for me I'm more of this side, so I'm going to choose on. Okay, and there you have him. You can then go over and change whatever you want: hair, eyelash, eyes, nose, mouth. Okay, I'm going to be showing you that. Let's start with the face, so just click on face, right, and then you can choose. Okay, just watch his face. Once you choose, it's going to change. Okay, so you want to always watch that. I usually like this kind of over egg-like shape face. You can do different things. You can even make him with the beard, as you can see. So I'll just go with this one because first I don't want to waste your time and I already know what I'm looking for. For colors, in color you can go with the brown, you can go with a darker brown with more chocolatey person. Okay, and I'm okay with this again. So you can go back to hair. So now you can choose different hairstyle for your character. There's one I usually use, which is more like my own hairstyle, if you ask me. So you can use that. You can wear him different hair gear depending on what the situation is about. I can decide to wear him that hat, as you can see. Okay, I have a particular hairstyle I like to use for my character, especially when I'm the one person. Okay, when it's one person character, that's me. For creations, I love this hairstyle. Yes, this is the hairstyle I love to use. For the color, and go back and just select the dark knots. Okay, you can see different colors you can use, but I like to stick with my black because my hair is quite blackish. Okay, So that is that for that. For the mouth, I like him always smiling. Okay, so I like to give him that smile. Okay, that smile I like to give him. Just the mouth. You can use any other mouth you want. Angry, fun. When you start using this, you'll start to understand it better. Okay, so the color, you can actually change the color, but I like to leave it at what it is. For the ear, you can just leave the ear the way it is, or you can add accessories, the earring if you want to. Okay, you can add accessories to the ear, or just leave it the way it is. Totally up to you, right? Totally up to you, whatever you want to do. For this one, I think I'll just give him these earrings. Okay, just give him that earrings. And then I'll move to the eyes. You can see how easy it is going through this process. I can make him angry, I can make him look so normal, look so cattish. You can see it's quite easy to do all this, but you always want to make your character fun, not scary, just an okay character. I don't want him closing his eyes, don't want the eye too big either, so you can just go with this. Okay, this is another one. So depending on what you want him to look like, you can go with this. I think I should use this for this one, right? So eyes is one thing that can be optional, because obviously you might still want to change the eyebrow. You might still want to change the accessory for the eye. You still want to put him on glasses and all. So that's something that's optional. So I'll use that eyelid. Okay, nose. I like a pointed nose. Okay, just like that. Totally up to you, whatever nose you want for your character. Okay, all right. So eyewear, yes, this is what I was talking about. You can decide to put on a glasses for him. Okay, the cool looking glasses, right? You can change the color of the glasses, so it does not really matter. Use this for this one. Okay, you can actually change the colors. But I don't want to change the color. I'm okay with this. So now, once you're done with all the facial expressions, the facial attributes, you can now go to the tops. Okay, go to tops and change the tops. Okay, I don't want him looking too official, so I want to always change things around. This one, I like to use this. If I'm not using this for my character, I'm obviously using the camo. You don't want your character to be excessively over official, especially when you want to use them from different aspects. Okay, so I'm okay. I can decide to use this also. Okay, you can see it's not over official, but I'd rather just stick to this for now. Okay, for the colors, I'm going to leave it the way it is because I'm more of a blue person. Okay, so you can change the color. You can actually change the color. You can actually make him wear things on his hand. As you can see, you can actually make him wear things, wear accessories on his hand, as you can see. Okay, so I can leave that just the way it is. Go over again. For his trouser, don't want it to be official as usual, so I'll find something more fun to wear. Okay, no, that's too, you get the point. You just want to make it look cool, not so crazy. Okay, just want to make it look cool. Something that looks good. Okay, something that looks good. You don't want your character to look funny. Okay, then decide to wear him short. It's all fine. So I'll just find something for our character here. I can give him. Okay, this is not bad at all. So I can go back and change the color. Okay, change the color to whatever color suits the occasion. You can see I can just leave it the way it is, a black pants. Up to you. Okay, so now we are down to the feet and we can change the shoes also. Okay, I like to wear something not so flatty and so punchy, so I just want to give him a footwear, something like that, and I want to change the color. Okay, and actually leave it at brown, but I think I want to match with the glasses. Okay, so that's why he has a pink. The good thing about this creator is once you start to put from the head to the toe, start to suggest colors you've used, and you might just start matching them up so that your character looks funky. Yet, so that's the chill. Then you can decide to add accessories for the head. But if you are done, you can just go. So I'm going to name this David. Oh, okay. So now this is me. This is my character. I'm going to make chili. So if I'm just going to save this, and I'll do create another character. Okay, back to business friendly. Then now let me make chili. I'm going to create chili. Okay, also make chili slim. You can make chili fat if you want. I'll just make her slim. Okay, make her slim. As usual, you can change that to whatever you want. Okay, that's making chili look extremely old. Okay, but chili is a young lady, so I'm gonna make her look young and vibrant. You can change the hairstyle if you don't want her looking so official. Again, I want to change the hairstyle to something else. Okay, but she looks old there. Give her some braids, right? So this is me just going through characters and what they should look like. Okay, so I can give her some braids. Go back again. Leave the color for her mouth. Can be happy, smiling like that, or super angry. But for me, I just want her to have the shine, just like the David character. So I'll just change her name just so that I don't forget. Do that. Right. So now we'll come back. So yes, give her some fun eardos. Okay. Give us some fun eardos, simple ones. Okay, that works. For the eyes, I want our eyes smaller. Okay, just like that. If you notice, you have different eyes for female, so you have more eyes to choose from female. So you can just go around and just choose. But for me, I decided to make her look more cattish and more cool looking. Up to you. So I'll just stick to this. For chili, I'll stick to this. Okay, let's see what we have here. I think we have the eyebrow. Okay, don't want her looking so ordinary, so let me give her something cool. Okay, so with this one I'm giving her, you can see the color of her hair is quite different, so I want to go to hair color and make that almost same color with let me make it a black. Yes, so that it looks better. Okay, so now we can go back to nose as usual, like the pointed nose, but that's one I have. And decide to do it overboard. Okay, for me, I just like to stick to that kind of nose. I hope you guys are following me and getting how everything should work. Not complicated, it's quite simple. can actually add colors to the notes, but I'm not doing that. For eyewear, I decided to give her some glasses too, but not doing that. I want her to have a natural eyes. For our top, I'm going to quickly change that once again to something more casual and not so into corporate word. Okay, so just find something more casual to give her. Okay, see how this works. Yes, we can give her that character or make her like that. So I think I can make her look that simple. All right, can change things about. Okay, let me just make that yes, more like that. So this is me changing patterns on our top. For our hand, I'm going to leave it the way it is. I'll go to our bottom and just change that to, okay, let me see. No, that will not work with chili for me. Okay, so this is how we just go about finding something creative we can work with, right? And just go about finding something creative. It's totally up to you, whatever you want. Just make sure your character is as fine as possible. Okay, no, I don't want that skirt. See what this skirt look like. This one looks like she's going to school, so I'll just go with something more fun. It should work. Let me see what this looks like. Okay, you can just go over and just make your characters look good. Okay, make your characters look good. Okay, so once you are done with the top, you can change the colors if you want. Okay, totally up to you. Once again, how you want it to be. Animation, so you might want to get creative with the colors. For footwear, you might want to wear something like that or just a slippers. Okay, but since she's wearing that, you can just give her something more fun without going overboard. Okay, like that. That should work. Then we'll come to art and accessories. Once you're done with the character and you're okay with it, you can just click. Remember to always save it. I've saved as chili and I'll just save. Okay, then you can just go over. Once you're done, you can just put add to videos. Okay, once you do that, you've officially saved your character. So even without adding to videos, you'll find your characters are already in the character panels. You can just go over and use them for yourself. Okay, that's how easy it is. Not complicated. As you can see, it just took us about 18 minutes to create 2 characters. I'll pause it now and get back to. Yes, so we're back. So now you can see we are back to the menu to characters, and you can see Chili and David O. So they are both ready for us. You can decide to break them into our design. As you can see, this is David. Okay, David. Right. Now let me just add some actions to David. Okay, and I want him to tell you guys hi, so I'm gonna do that. Right, so just find David waving at you, him to wave at you. So we'll preview this, greeting you guys. So if I apply that to David, you're going to see him do that. Okay, so let's preview it and see. Okay, we'll just wait for the preview to come on. It's going to take time because it's going to process it for us. Okay, see, that's simple. So you always want to preview when you go along. That's simple. So in the next lecture, this one was quite long, I know, but we needed to make it like this so that you see that the process has to be done step after step. Okay, so in the next lecture, we're going to go in and use our voiceover to create a full animation, and we'll work from there. Yeah, in our last lecture, we created characters. Okay, and in this one, we're now going to go into the animation proper. So to start with, we're going to get rid of this thing because I don't need it. I'm going to be starting my scene from scratch. Okay, first thing first, what I want to do is to bring in my recording voiceover, which I already had. So to do that, all you need to do is to click on this button, and it's going to go over to your folder and get your recording from wherever folder you kept it. But I already have my recording in, so I'll just find it. Okay, already have it in, so I'll just go and find my recording. Okay, don't have to record it twice. Just find it. Okay, now that I'm not finding it in my natural voice, so this is it. Okay, this is the recording. I've clicked on it and loading on the timeline, right? So now I want to increase this, okay, to somewhere here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to preview it and listen to it, see how it plays out. Hi, my name is David Oisamoje, and I will be your course instructor on this course. Okay, so you can see it. Okay, that's one step. So now what you want to first do is go over. You want the background, you don't want a plain background, so I advise you to always change the background. You want something moving. Okay, you want a moving background, temporary. So you can do locations. Okay, you can do locations, it's up to you. Okay, let me find office or room. Let's do office and see what office have for us. Okay, this is a good one. This is also a good one. Let's see if we have another one. Play this and see, because this background is something I'll be moving. Okay, this looks more like an elevator. Let's see if we can find something else. Okay, so this looks okay. Let me find home. Since I'm doing this from home, let me just find home and see if we can find something we can use. Okay, this is always the first stage. Can't find home. Let's find a bar. Okay, let's see what comes out. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, good. Let's apply this. So you need to do is to click on apply, and it's going to apply on your scene. Okay, so now you have it there, and I can just decide to walk in from this side. Right, so character. I'm going to be showing you how to do that. I'll go to character, and I'll click on David. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'll make this scene shorter, about half of it. You can see all you need to do is to move the slider front and back if you want it moving. I'm going to get David out of the scene. Okay, what I want for David here is for him to walk into the scene. Okay, for him to walk into the scene, so I'm going to do walking. I'll do walk. Right, so what I'm doing is just to find an action for him. So just find him walking into the scene, not angrily but casually. So we just have to find something. Okay, let's see how this one looks like. I like to always preview it. Okay, this is coming down the stairs. We want him just walking casually. Okay, let's see what this one looks like. Okay, I really don't want him holding anything serious. Okay, let's see this one with the laptop. Okay, so we can apply this one, the character. Okay, and now we have it like that. So I would like to position it, as you can see, I don't want it too far down, just something like this. Okay, so now I'm just going to take it out of frame, and I'm going to add motion parts. As you can see, these 3 rings or 4 rings. See, then you click on that, you see it as none. So you're just going to add lines. Okay, depending on what you want. So since my character is coming from right to left, I want to select line horizontal. Okay, because it's moving right to left, so I'll just click on that. Okay, so now we have David as a character, and we have his better half. Okay, so I want to move his better half towards this part. Okay, so once I do that, if I click on preview, it's going to preview it for us, and you're just going to see him move from this part.
Hi, my name is David Oisamoje.
Okay, so that's one part. That's one part of it. So now we have that. Let's exit. And now I'm going to do continue scene because I still want to work with that scene. So I'm going to click on that particular scene. It's going to have that ring around it. As you can see, the orange ring. Just click continue scene because I want that scene to continue. Okay, and this one will be the larger one. Okay, so now I'm going to split this. Why I want to split it? Because I want the character to talk now, so I'm going to split that. Okay, so you see how easy it is. All you need to do is to move. You can see there's a very little blue line. See there, you can move that about. Okay, so I'm going to do same thing here. You can see where I put the blue line. I'm going to right click and I'm going to split that also. Yes, so now I'm going to change his actions. He was walking, but now I want him to just wave at you, wave and talk. Okay, I want him to just wave at you. Okay, that's too slow, and this should be an happy wave also. So that's a distress wave. Okay, let's apply this. Okay, so you can see now he's waving, and I'll make him also talk. So to make him talk, all I need to do is to click on this splitted voiceover I have here, right click. Okay, go to settings, and then on where I say assign audio, I'm just gonna assign the audio to David. Okay, so now that I've assigned it to David, if I then go back, okay, if I then go back to preview from the start, okay, I go back to preview.
Hi, my name is David Oisamoje, and I will be your course instructor on this course.
Okay, so now you can see how that looks. So I'm gonna exit. Now, since I want you to know I am David, okay, he was looking too small with this, so I'm gonna make him a little bit bigger. Okay, make him a little bit bigger. Right, not that big, just an okay size big. Okay, I don't want him going from big to small, so I'm gonna make him same size. I'm gonna do that with him too. Make him bigger. So I'm showing you all this because these are things you might want to do in between. Okay, these are things you might want to do in between. So let's preview once more. But before I preview, I'll just add a little to the scene. Like I said, my name is David Oisamoje. Okay, so I'm gonna point an arrow to him. Let's go to props. You can just search for arrows. Okay, you can just search for arrows. You can just find one. You can just find one that suits the description. Okay, let's try to find one that suits the description. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so let's add this to our scene, and we are going to turn it. Okay, so we're going to turn it, make it bigger. All right, and I'll change the color. So to change the color, you just have to click on whatever you want to change the color. Right, and just go over to colors, and then you can just switch colors. Okay, I always like to make my animations colorful. Okay, so now that we have the color switched, I can just move this. Okay, I can move this. As you can see, there are some guides there. You can follow those guides if you want. All right, so now I have that there. I'm going to give it an action because I don't want it entering. I don't want it entering the same time with every other graphic. So I'm going to do enter effect. Okay, and I'm just going to slide. Should I slide it in? Okay, so let's see if I can use, let me slide it in. That would make more. Okay, let me see if this works. Okay, so I can apply that to this one, and once you do that, you have to click on this down arrow to see the actions. Okay, very important. So now you can see this, and I don't want it starting from the beginning, so I'll just move it a bit the way I moved these scenes to. So I'll just move that a bit. I hope you're following me. It was here. All I needed to do was to highlight it and click on the effect and just move it a bit. Okay, so now that we have that, the next thing I want to add is my name, because I said my name is David Oisamoje, so I want to add my name to this scene also. So okay, we'll be doing that. First thing first, we'll change that to, I think white would work here. Okay, I think white would work here, and then we can come back, okay, and just change David. Okay, David Oisamoje. 3. Okay, so now we have that. We can make it longer or smaller. Okay. Yes, so now we can just move this. Okay, so now you have it there. Once again, I'm going to do an enter scene. I'm going to slide that in also. I can do a pop and slide. You can do and slide or whatever. But for this, I'm just going to do a pop. All right, pop with dots. I'll click on that. So now we have that, and I want that to appear just around here. I want this to stay for longer, so I'm just going to increase the timeline. And now when we go over to preview it, let's see how it looks. And I will be your course instructor on this course. Okay, so now we'll preview from this scene. Let's preview from this scene and see how all goes. So let's play it. Hi, my name is David Oisamoje, and I will be your course instructor on this course. You can see how easy that first scene is. When we return, we're going to continue with the next scene, so make sure you stick around. I hope this was clear. If it was not, go over, watch it from the beginning again and back to this point, and you're definitely going to understand it better. Okay, what you want to do is to listen to your voiceover, have what you want in your head. Some people always catch their scene, but I like to follow the voiceover. It's better for me that way. Super easy, and it makes more sense to me. So if you enjoyed this one, make sure you watch the next one to the end. So we did scene 1, which we all looked at in the last one. Okay, so now we are going to go over and do scene 2. All right, so I'm going to continue from the last scene, but I'm going to get rid of all the scene because I want to have an idea what this voiceover says. Okay, I want to have an idea what it says. All right, so I'm going to just click on that. Okay, and I'm going to do continue scene once more. Why I'm doing continue scene? Because I want to retain the background. All right, but I'll just get rid of this. You see, to copy multiple elements on your Canva, all you need to do is to press your control key button and your left mouse click and just select them, then click on delete on your keyboard. You're going to get rid of that. Okay, you're going to get rid of that, and we just want to increase. Looking at it, you can see where your voice started and you can see where it ended. So I want to drag it all the way. Okay, I want to drag it all the way there and play this scene. I want to play this scene to see. I want to play it and see what I say in that part. So let's listen. In this 2D animation and whiteboard course, I will take you through the process of creating a character. In this 2D animation and whiteboard course, I will take, it says in this 2D and whiteboard course. So now I want David just naturally talking. Okay, so I'll get rid of this David, or I'll just make him, when it comes to action. Okay, so let me click on that. So first thing first, let's split our scene. Okay, so this, since we are going to be animating from, we're going to be animating from this part to this very part, we want to click that. Remember, there's a blue, where you see the cursor, there's a blue line, so you want to click that. Settings, split, and just split that. Okay, so now we know we are working with this scene. Okay, so I'll just get rid of this David. Okay, and I'll bring in David again into our scene. All right, we're gonna bring in David again into our scene. So characters, I'll bring in David again. Okay, so David is going to be the prominent character and he's going to be talking, so I'll try to make him bigger. Okay, so just put him like so. Just put him like so. Action. Okay. But I don't want him and to the side, so I'll just do talking. So all, if you have an action in mind, you just need to type the action. If you have it, then you're good to go. Okay, so let's see. This one is holding a glass, I think a wine glass or something. Okay, so I can decide to use him with this wine glass, just chilling. Okay, that's not bad at all, right? If you tell me if it's bad, let me know. But what do you think about him just holding the cup and talking to us? So once again, you click on your voiceover, right click, go to settings, because now I want to make him talk. So I'm going to click on this audio assistant again, and I will assign him to David, or assign the audio to David once more. Okay, so now David is obviously going to be a talker. If we preview it, let's preview it and see for ourselves. In this 2D animation and whiteboard course, I will take you through the process of creating a character. Okay, so you can see that as it preview in this 2D animation course. Okay, so now I can just get the hand to write that. So you stop that character. Okay, so let's do 2D animation. Once again, bring in our character, change the color to white. Remember, you want your colors to be consistent. Okay, you need to make your colors consistent, right? So we're gonna do 2D, right? Animation, right? So these are things you want to do. Okay, you can decide to just drop that here. Perfect. You see that blue line? That's where I want it to be. So it says in this 2D animation and whiteboard. Okay, so to give me that whiteboard scene, all I need to do is bring in a kind of whiteboard. All right, I'll just kind of bring in a kind of whiteboard. So I'll do that. I'm going to set all the effects. So I want David to be in, and I want 2D animation to come in later. So I'll do enter effect. So I'm going to do the handwriting. Okay. Okay, I'll do the hand slide, and for the do the hand slide from up to down. Okay. So now that we have that hand slide, see it automatically created this panel under, because we now have actions associated to the 2D animation. Remember, to get that, you need to click on this button where it's going to be closed at the beginning. As you can see, all you need to do is to click on it for it to open that. Okay, so now we can just move this somewhere here. Okay, so somewhere here. Now we want to make that whiteboard thing. So I can take this up a bit. Okay, since I want to create a space for it, so I'll just create a space for the whiteboard and just put in, I'll come to shapes. I can do shapes, or do shapes. Okay, so you can just click on that, just find a plain shape, right click on this. Okay, and just make this. Okay, all right, Let me increase this a bit. So now we have that shape just there. I'm going to make the shape white because it talked about whiteboard, right? So we'll make that white. But we can leave it at that. It does not necessarily have to be extremely white, but we can make it close to a shade color. So let's click on the eyedropper tool and just pick from a shade. Okay. All right. You can decide to pick from the blue. It's totally up to you. Okay. Let's exit the eyedropper tool now that we have that color. Like I said, you want to make your color consistent. So it says in this 2D animation and whiteboard. So now I'm going to go to character. All right. And I'll go to whiteboard animation and just bring a character from whiteboard. Okay. Casual characters. Right. So I'll click on that and just bring in 2 quick characters. I'll click on that. Okay, and I'll click on also. So now I'm going to move them just here, just after the ant slide. That's where I'm going to put them. Okay, just like that. Okay, so definitely put them side by side. Okay, just like so. So you can see how easy these characters can get. I don't want it to be too complicated. All right. I'm going to give them actions. Okay. Okay. Perfect. I think I'll just move the lady to the extreme also, because I want to write whiteboard on top of them. But then I also want to give them action. So for the lady, I think I'll just make rain. Okay. So make rain and make is in that rain. All right. So what I'm going to do for her is I'm going to make her run out. You can see this man is running. So I'll try to apply that and okay. So what I want to do now is to add the motion part. Okay, so I'm going to take her out of the scene. Since she's running from left to right. Okay. So I'm going to take her out of the scene. Like so. I'm going to right click on her because I don't want her to appear in front of David. So I'm going to move backward in order. I'll send to back. Okay, so now if I click on her, she should be behind David now. So she's still in front of David. So order, bring front, send forward, move backwards. Okay. Okay, it's supposed to be backwards, so I don't know what's happening here. So let me move that backwards. Okay, so now she's at the back of David. Okay. At the back of David, so no, I don't want her to be at the back. I want her to be that back. So these are things you want to bring front. Okay, so she's at the front now, but I don't know if she's at the front of David or at the back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to move David forward because I want her to just be at the front of this guy running. Okay, so I will bring David forward. So right click on David, order, bring front. Okay, so David should be in front now, and if I go back and check, sorry for that, if I go back and check on our character, at the back of David but at the front of the guy. So now I want her running past him under the rain like that. Okay, so I would do that like so. Okay, so now she's running towards the left, right of the screen. So now I'm going to go to motion path and make her run towards that direction. Also lines, it's going to run towards that direction. So I'm going to create that effect because she's going to obviously, sorry about that, let's move that back like that again. So click on this first one. Okay, so you click out and you click on this dot, make her run out of the scene. Okay, because she's trying to run from the rain. Okay, you want to make her run out of the scene just like that. Okay, so we've sorted her out, so she's starting from here and she's going to run out of the scene. Okay, it's not bad. And for this other guy, we'll make him, should we make him wave or scared or something? Let's just give him an action. Just give him an action. Okay, so let's make him hold a proper umbrella. Right, let's make him hold a proper umbrella. Okay, so now he's holding a proper umbrella while she runs from the rain. The other guy is holding a proper umbrella, so instead of her just acting, she's just running past and just going. Okay, so now we have that character. So now we have the 2D animation. We have two characters. They want to bring in whiteboard animation too. So we'll go back to text. Okay, so we are going back to text and we are bringing in another text again. And this time I want this whiteboard animation to be written. First I'll change the colors. Okay, change the color to white. Right, so now the whiteboard. Okay, now we have whiteboard. You don't need to write too many text. You're okay with just few text. You don't need to write too many texts. That's not the plan. You just want to get your voiceover doing the work and little text to keep your audience engaged with the message, with the information being passed across. So for this I'm going to put an entrance scene, and this one I'm going to write it with the whiteboard. And okay, so I'll just go to whiteboard animation. Quite simple, entrance scene, and you scroll down, you see the whiteboard scene. Then we'll just add that to, okay, so you can see it says whiteboard. You don't want it to come before every other action, you want it to come after, so you just move it like this, so it's going to start just here. So now that we have that, we can just go over and preview. Let's preview it. In this 2D animation and whiteboard course, I will take you through the process of creating a character Okay, so you can see for this first one, let's exit. Okay, for this first character, he had an entrance scene on him. I don't want that, so I'm going to remove the space. He had that and I don't want the and. I want him to just, okay, just center. Okay, so let's preview it again. In this 2D animation and whiteboard course, I will take you through the process of creating a character. Okay, you can see it looks breakage, but I'm sure at the end, when we check it, we'll see that this character is going to be, this scene is going to be fine. It's not going to crack. So that is scene 2. The next scene, which is scene 3, we are going to go on with the character animation, and I hope you follow suit. I'll see you on that scene. So yes, we were done with scene 2. Okay, and we did this. So let me quickly play. In this 2D animation and whiteboard course, I will take you through the process of creating a character. Okay, so we did that. So now we're going to go over again, continue scene, and then in that scene I'm going to get rid of David, but I'm sure that scene is going to be talking about David. So I'm going to tap on our present scene, click, right click, continue scene again. Okay, but this time I'm going to get rid of every element on this scene, and to do that, all I have to do is just press down my left mouse click button and drag it across all, because I want to get everything out. Okay, as you can notice, we still have the girl in the scene, so I'm going to get rid of that also by clicking and deleting that. Okay, so now we have a plain scene. So let's once again listen to what this scene has to say. As you can see, this scene look like it started from where it is and ended just around here. Okay, so let's hear what we have in that scene so that we'll have an idea what we want to put there. Which is myself and my friend Chili, and then I will show you how to use us in this introduction video you are watching right now. Okay, it says which is my friend, which is myself and my friend. Okay, so we're gonna do that now. I read, so I'm gonna bring in which is myself, so I'm gonna bring in myself into the scene, right? Remember it was on casual, so we want to go to folder and I'll just click on myself. Okay, and also Chili. Okay, they say which is myself and Chili. I'm going to make them both big. I'm going to make Chili also big. Okay, all right. So which is myself, and Chili will just follow in closely. Myself, Chili. So David is going to have the voiceover once more. Okay, sorry about that. So David is going to have the voiceover once more. So I'm going to click on the voiceover and I have to split it for me to be able to use it. Okay, so yes, once more I'm going to split it there, right click and split. Okay, So now I'm going to right click on that again and assign, go to settings and assign the voiceover to David. Okay. Now you can see I have two ads here, but obviously it's David talking. Chili is just by his side, so I'm going to click on David. Okay, so David will be the one talking now. So I'm just going to do myself. Okay. I'm going to make him talk again. So I'm going to do actions. Okay. Let me see. Talking. Yeah, talking. So I'll make him talk again. I'll find him talking on different. Okay. I'll just find him talking on different scenes. Sorry about that. I'm trying to clear my throat. Okay. Let me apply this. Okay. So you can say which is myself and Chili. I want Chili will come in later on, so I'll just put in the text myself. So I'll just put in myself just in front of David there. Let me just do David. Okay. Let me just do David. All right. Once again, we'll have to change the color. White. Remember, I want to keep things consistent. Okay, and I want an entrance scene. It's going to be the handwriting. Okay, so we can do either the handwriting or the slide. So I'll just do hand slide. Okay. Let me do hand slide. So I'll just go back up and slide. Okay, so let me see. I want to move David from under upper. Okay, so now this will just say David. I'll turn it a bit. Okay, so now we have that. Okay, so I don't want to start just immediately. I want a little space. Okay, and now these characters, which is myself and Chili. So I want Chili to dance or stay happy. So enter effect. I'm gonna give her enter effect pop. Let me do the pop. Okay, pop with rings. Okay, so she's gonna enter after David text, and I also want her to dance. So action, give her a dancing action. Dancing. Okay, don't worry. I know you're thinking I'm gonna make her go gaga and dance. To be honest, just a little dance. Okay, so we'll just apply that for her. Then I want to get a text on top of like I did with David. So I'm gonna copy the, go over again, go to text. All right, bring in the text, change the color to white. Okay, so now that we've changed the color to white, just want to click to A to G. Okay, now this is chili, and I'm going to get that to be just there. Okay, so just plant chili a bit, and now I'm going to give it an entrance scene. Okay, because okay, so do entrance scene. You can decide to do a sprinkle, a sparkle, whatever you want, or just want them to write on chili. So I'll just go and click on the and. Okay, so now you can see it's appearing at the beginning. We don't want it to appear at the beginning. We have to shift it to just where it's dancing. Okay, like so. So now you can see we have David. All scenes are coming in just after each other, as you can see. So they are coming in after each other. So let's preview it so that we can see how those look so far. Which is myself and my friend Chili, and then I will show you how to use us in this introduction video you are watching right now. Okay, so just put learn to use all. As you can see, this is raw, this is not edited, this is me doing it as you watch it. Okay, so it says I'll show you how to use us. Okay, so it says I'll show you how to use us in this animation. Okay, so sorry about that. Sorry about that, I had to pause it for a while to clear my throat. So now I'll just show you how to use us. Okay, so I'll bring in one more character. Okay. I'll just bring in one more character. Can bring in David again. So let me use a different character. So I'll delete David. Just scroll and use a different character. Okay, use a casual character. All right. So this will come towards the end. Action. Okay, action. We want to be laptop. Let's see if we're gonna get a character. Okay. Okay, let's play this one and see. Okay, let's apply this. So you can see, so we have him just sitting there. Okay, I try and make him bigger. I'll try and make him bigger. Right? Try and make him bigger. And then I'll bring in a laptop to suit him typing. So let me go to props and laptop. Okay. Okay, so that it does not look like it's typing on the air. Just bring in a laptop.
Okay. If you don't find a laptop, you can just use shapes. Just something you can put in front of his hand so that it blocks his hand out and looks like he's just typing something. Okay. Sorry. So just move it a little like that. Okay, so now it looks like it's typing something. And now I'm going to click on, but I'm going to select the two and group them. So select those two, then you right click and group. Okay, you want to group them together because you want them happening together. And then I'm going to do an entrance scene. Okay, I'm going to do an entrance scene for him now. And I'm just going to slide him in and slide. Right. Okay, so once I did that, once you do the slide effect, it gives you where you want it to be. So I want the group to appear just after Chili finished dancing and her name is being written. Okay, that's where I want these characters to come in. Okay, I want the character to come in. So now you see we have the character there. Okay, you can see character we want to have. So we have him there. So now we can preview it. So, but before I preview it, I want to add an extra arrow. So go back to props, okay, and just use arrow. Okay, let me just find. Okay, let me do. Okay, I think you'd find one good looking arrow. Okay, just scroll and find something you can use. Okay, so I'll just bring in this one. Change the color. Okay, you can use the eyedropper tool. Just pick a color from either Chili's skirt. Okay, or this blue. You want the color to be in your scene, obviously. So we have that, so we can just click on that. And we can just move. So now that we have it highlighted, we don't want the arrow facing that direction, so we can click on these three dots. Okay, and flip. Okay, so you can just flip to the other side like that. Okay. Okay, so now we want to have an enter effect, and the enter effect will come just after after the man typing. So we can just move that. This wrap. Okay, so now we want that effect to come after or during. Okay, just somewhere here. Make that smaller. Just move it. So, okay, and move it up. Okay, So now it just looks like the arrow is pointing towards him. And now if we go over to preview it, we should have something like this. Let's see. Which is myself and my friend Chili. And then I will show you how to use us in this introduction video you are watching right now. Which is myself and my friend Chili. And then I will show you how to use us in this introduction video you are watching right now. So you can see how that looks. This scene was quite easy. Yes, it looks like it's taking a lot of time, but quite easy, not complicated at all. So we'll go over and move on to the next scene. I'll see you on that one. So this was the last scene we created and saw how it was done. If you don't understand any part of it, you can go over watch it again. And if you have comment, you can leave that in the description and try to describe it for you guys. Okay, so now we are on the next scene, scene 4. Okay, so we are just gonna go over and as usual we'll continue from our last scene. Okay, so we're gonna right click on that, continue scene, and get rid of every element that's scene. Okay, so just drag a mouse, pressing down your left cursor and dragging it all over this. You can get rid of all that by deleting it. Okay, so now we have a clean scene. We are just going to go through and listen to the voiceover again and see what we have to do for this particular scene. We'll try to be faster this time. So if this is something you want to know how to do, you want to know how to create engaging whiteboard and 2D animation video for your business. You say, so if this is something you want to do, so let me bring in David, the character. As you can see, you can't find David yet. That was because this was the last place we came to. So we want to click on this arrow, okay, and folder. That's where we'll find our character. So we're going to bring in David again, right? We're going to bring in David again, make him bigger. So this time I'm going to make him sit, but let me make him bigger first. As usual, I'll cut out the voiceover so that I can make it unique to David. So split, and then right click again and settings, and make David talk. Okay, click on his head. So now we have David there. What do you want him to do? You want him to sit just in the middle, so let's make David sit. Okay, sitting. Okay, so we just find one cool let's see if we can find a cool sitting position. Okay, so let's click on that. And for his face, for this one, you can see it's not facing the camera. So facing the camera is facing outside, and that's not what we want. So we'll come to expression. Okay, can be according to action, expression according to action, direction. I want him facing us, the viewers. Okay, so face camera, that's what you want to do. So you click on that, so you can see, so now David is facing us directly, so he's talking to us. Okay, so now we have David. This is something you want to learn how to do. Okay, let's preview it again. See, so if this is something you want to know how to do, you want to know how to create engaging whiteboard and 2D animation video for your business. Okay, so to add learn, add learn. Okay, we have the learn, right? That to be white. It clearly is here. To make that bigger, to see. Okay, we just go over and make that 90. Okay, now we have it at 90. If this is something you want to learn, okay, to learn, I'm gonna do copy this. Okay, copy. Okay, copy, paste. Copy, B to paste, B to paste again, paste again. Now we have 4, and we just want them at different points in the video. And okay, so see if you want to learn, create. This one will change that to create. Create, simple. Okay, right. Learn, create. Page. Okay, so we can just do that. Okay, you can decide to change the text for all these instead of them just having one color. You can just decide to change their text colors. Okay, make this bit yellow, engaging, and make that blue. It's gonna come out well. Simple, engaging. Range. Right? Okay, so learn should come first, right? So I'm going to do entrance effect. And I want and for all of them. I want the whiteboard and for all of them. So I'm going to go to whiteboard. I'm going to be writing all this. So that will be the first one. Okay, so learn will come first, followed by create. Okay, whiteboard again. So create to follow. You can see how I'm arranging them. You follow the blue. You can see, just follow the blue. Okay, and just do them the way you want them. Okay, make sure you have consistent graphics going through, something moving. Okay, it's simple. You put simple just there also, right? Then engaging. Okay, do the animation again, right? And slide. Okay, you can see how it's gonna be. See, it's quite easy, not hard. So if now if we preview it, you're gonna see it's gonna bring it to life. Gonna bring it to life. So let's just preview it and see. Sometimes it takes a while. You just have to be patient with it while it loads. Video auto save. So if this is something you want to know how to do, you want to know how to create engaging whiteboard and 2D animation video for your business. Okay, so you can see how easy that was. It was not complicated. One thing we've not done yet was to name our file, so we'll just do that also now. Okay, I'm gonna do the nation. Okay, okay, and the animation whiteboard. Whiteboard intro. Okay, now that's what you want to do. It's gonna save that, as you can see now saved, so you don't miss out. Okay, so now we've created this scene, and now we are going to be left with one more scene, which is the last scene. We're gonna go over and create that for ourselves and show you how easy it is and what the overall video will be like you've seen in the intro. Let's do that. This is the last scene, so we just want to continue from last scene again. Click on that. Okay, continue last scene, and now this is the final lab, so we want to get rid of everything here again. So like I did, you press down your left mouse click button and you drag your mouse to this end so you can get everything in frame, and just press delete on your keyboard, and that should get rid of that. So now again we are going to go through. Okay, as you can see there was nothing here, so let's see what it says. Preview. Or for businesses and for personal use, then make sure you enroll in this course right now. I will see you inside. Okay, so I think we're still gonna have one more thing, so let's just put this here. We're gonna break that down by splitting it again. Right click and split. Okay, so now it's for business, right? So we're gonna bring in David again. Okay, so we're gonna bring in David character. All right, gonna bring in David again. This time I want him sitting. Okay, to bar. Okay, I want him sitting. Let's see. So I'll apply this. Okay, and I'll just take that here. Once again, I'll make him talk. Click on the voiceover tab, settings. Once again, adding David, that scene. Okay, right? Now we have David in that scene. Okay, so now we just add for business, for personal use. We'll do business white. First of all, change the colors, don't forget. But let's use the color from that. Okay, right, so let's use that color this time. We'll do Ctrl A to select all. We'll do sorry, I'm up. Let me just pause this and back. Yes guys, so I'm back. Sorry about that delay. Really sorry about that. So the business. Okay, so for business, now that we have that, I'll put that just to the side and do business. Okay, and do for business. We can add camera scenes to this one. For business, I want to hear what it's saying so that I can go from there. Or for businesses and for personal use, then make sure you enroll in this course right now. Okay, for business personal use. Okay, so I will just go through and just put a pop on this one. Sorry about that. Just put in some pop, enter effect. I'll just do some pop. It rings. Okay. So now I want to add something new to this, which is the camera. Okay. So I'm going to add camera. So the camera will start from here. So camera will start from David. Okay. And I will add where it's going to go. We want to make it come directly to business. Okay. So now if we preview that, we'll get something like this. Let me show you what we're going to be getting. Or for businesses and for personal use, then make sure you enroll in this course right now. Okay, so that's it. Or as you can see, what we notice is the voiceover is faster, so that particular one would not work. Okay, camera won't work, so we can get rid of camera. can get rid of camera because obvious camera won't work for us on this scene, so we just get rid of camera. We won't use it on this scene. We'll just look for business. Okay, personal use. So I'll copy this, Ctrl V to paste. Right, so we have personal use. So I'll just highlight that. Okay, Ctrl A. Personal. Okay, and now I would want to change that color. Okay, want to change that colors to, I want an higher looking color. Yes, vibrant color for business or personal use. Okay, so now we can now go over. So now this one, I want it to appear here, and then I'll go over to characters again and bring in business friendly characters. Okay, okay, office. Let me see office. Office is looking too simple, but I can just bring in this character and put him just in at the top, make him smaller. Okay, so now you have him standing just at the top of business. I want him to start at the top of the E, okay, like so. So I'll do entrance for him. Action first of all. Walk. Okay, so I'll use this for him. Okay, so now you see you have him there for business. Okay, and the entrance scene, you want him to appear. Okay, want them to slide him in. So and slide from left to right. Okay, so I want him to just appear just when the business is going in. So I'll reduce this business intro to be somewhere there. Okay, and this personal, and we move out a bit. Okay, like that. Okay, so now we have that. Then for this personal, I want to put a casual character. So I'll click back on this dot. You can go through and just use this like the way it is. I'm going to use a whiteboard for this one and use a casual character. Let me just use holiday and style. Okay, once you don't find characters that suit your need, you can just go over and just, okay, let me see other personal, professional. No, not, I want a casual character because I want to put that on top of, the personal text. I need a lady this time. Okay, all right, so we have a lady this time. I'll just put her at the top of personal. Okay, action. Art and music. Let me check art and music. Okay, let's make her play some guitars, right? Let's see if she plays this one, how it's gonna look. Okay, so we're gonna apply this for her. Okay, as you can see, personal use. Okay, so now we'll move this to match the personal. Okay, so this is what we're doing. You can see I want these two to enter just after the other. I want the business and the man to enter just after the other, and that was how I placed them. And now if I go to preview them, just watch how creative and how back to life this thing has become. Okay, with David talking. So we just need to wait for it to load up and we'll get what we want. Trying to process it because there are plenty moving parts in this particular scene, so we'll just wait for it. Let's see how long it takes to get this working. This is the only delay when you add plenty graphics to a scene. But for businesses and for personal use, then make sure you enroll in this course right now. Okay, you can see how easy it is. You can add enroll now under. Okay, can add enroll now or just leave it the way it is, or just quickly add enroll text, big text, yeah, in the color, right? Let's see if red is gonna work for this part. Okay, I'm just trying to move it down. Row. Okay, so it's up to you the way you want it to come out or you want it to look. So you can just do that like so. The color is looking to into, yes, I think that red is better. So now I want to do the entrance scene and I want that to just, I want it to pop. Okay, pop with rings. Okay, so now that the enroll has showed up, since we've given it an entrance effect, we just want it to come in here. Let's preview it one more time. Quite easy, quite simple. You just need to be a little bit creative with what for businesses and for personal use. Then make sure you enroll in this course right now. You can see how easy it is to create this. So we are done with this scene. Now we're going to move on to the last scene, and I'll show you how to do that and we'll wrap it up. Okay, so let's do that. So yes, this was our last scene. We created this in the last scene. This is the time where we don't do continue scene and instead we just create a new scene. Okay, just create a new scene instead. Okay, so we're going to be doing that now. This is the only voiceover part we have left, so we're going to do create a new scene, right? I'm just going to click on, instead of continue from last scene or blank, I'll just choose a template. Okay, choose a template, go to action. That's what I want. So Yes, this is the one I want. Okay. So this one, you can see how easy this thing was. Okay. So just do see you. See you. Okay. So we'll just make that to be on straight line. All we need to do is to put our cursor there. We'll do see you. Okay. We want to move our cursor here. Left mouse click down and just drag that out. Okay. Drag that out. Okay. We'll have it like that. We also want to change this. Okay. See you inside. Okay, so we want to drag that out again also. Okay. We want to drag that out. Just move it wherever we want it to be. Okay. So you can see we had this extra space which we don't want, so we're going to slide that out. Delete and click, press your delete on your keyboard, okay, to delete that. And now let's just play this scene. See how it looks. I will see you inside. Okay. So you can see there was something that happened which was strange. I actually want the man to run across this text. So I'm going to click on him and add a motion path to the man. Okay. Now the motion path. And for the first time, I'm going to be using a left to right motion path. So let's do that. Line again. Okay. And this is what we want to add. Okay, so click. Right. So now that we have that, so just click on the man. He has an extra motion path. Want him to run out of the scene, right? Same time, we want this man to be in front and not behind the text. Let's see how the tool looks anyway. Let's play it and see. I will see you inside. Okay, so you can see how cool that looks. You can see how cool that looks. So not complicated at all. The man jumped in. Okay, we had him jumping. I will see you inside. So I want to add something extra with this. So if I had a running audio, let me click and see, and I can add kind of audio to it to this particular scene. I'm just do running. Okay. Yeah, I think sound effects. Yes, that's where I want to go. Not background music. Sound effects. Okay. Do running. Okay, so that has the effect that it's running. So let's just play this one and see. Okay, so we can add that effect, right? So I've added that effect now, and you can see it's quite long. I want it to be quite long. Okay, the short effect does not need to keep on going. First of all, I want to reduce it to where the man dropped just there. I want to cut it out just here too also. You can see I lined it up. You can see, if you look at, you see there's a blue line. There's a blue line going on there, so I moved in. See office worker, so that's where I aligned it to. Right, so just move it a little bit like so, and then I'm going to cut it off just about here. Okay, this way I'm going to split it, okay, and get rid of that one by deleting. Okay, and now if I preview it, let's see how it's going to look. I would see you inside. Okay, I would see you inside. You can see it looked like it was running already before it landed, which I did not want. So okay, so another thing I can do to make him start running from this side, or no, I'll just move this somewhere here, okay, and preview it again. You just want to, it's just about timing, and you just want to match the timing. Okay, I would see you inside. All about timing. So a little, yes, somewhere there should work, because the blue is him running, is the end, is the motion part, as you can see. So definitely motion part started when it started to run, so that's where we want it to be. I would see you inside. Exactly. So perfect, and now we have it. We're all done, and I'm sure this is the intro you saw at the beginning, and this is the process of how it was made. I wanted to make this course like this so that the intro wows you and then carries on from there. Okay, let's go, let's save it. All you need to do now is to click on save and exit preview and preview all from beginning. So let's do that from start. Let's just preview all from start and see how it looks, then we'll save it. Might take longer this time, but we just have to wait for it. Okay, hi, my name is David Oisamoje, and I will be your course instructor on this course. In this 2D animation and whiteboard course, I will take you through the process of creating a character, which is myself and my friend Chili, and then I will show you how to use us in this introduction video you are watching right now. So if this is something you want to know how to do, you want to know how to create engaging whiteboard and 2D animation video for your business, or for businesses and for personal use, then make sure you enroll in this course right now. I will see you inside. Simple, interesting, engaging, straight to the point 2D animation and whiteboard animation course. Not complicated, it's that easy. Once you see this on TV or you see it on anywhere, you just tend to get focused, engaged, and don't want to move or blink your eyes. You just want to watch to the end. This is how it's done. It's quite easy, it's not complicated. I'll be adding to this course in the future, so I'll be adding more effects, more scene, how to do more things, okay, so that you can spice up your animation and all. Okay, so I'm happy you guys watch this one. I'm happy you guys watch this one. So let me end this particular one here. This is the conclusive part of this video. I'm glad you were able to stay with me from the beginning, watching my step process on creating 2D animation, okay, using Vyond. Okay, it's quite easy, it's not complicated at all. I hope you enjoyed every bit of this class, and I believe you'll be able to do your own 2D animation by yourself after watching this, coming from both the voiceover, either through AI or through your natural voice or through outsourcing to someone to do it for you. You'll be able to get voiceover and just match it with the animation for personal use or whatever need you may need it. Okay, this is a creative course, okay, to help you to add to your skills, and I hope I've been able to do that. So remember, you want to watch this over and over again to understand it better. As you can see, the video is ready for us to download, so just click on download and it's going to download for us. As you can see, it's not a super long video, it's just about 38 seconds, so you can see the video is ready. So I'm going to click on that and just play it right about now. Okay, open folder and just play it for us to see, and that will be the end of the course. So let's play it. Okay, once this loads up, we're gonna play it. And hi, my name is David Oisamoje, and I will be your course instructor on this course. In this 2D animation and whiteboard course, I will take you through the process of creating a. Remember when I told you about the glitching in the screen? I told you that was not going to appear on your final video. That's why you just saw character running out and it was not showing. Character, which is myself and my friend Chili, and then I will show you how to use us in this introduction video you are watching right now. So if this is something you want to know how to do, you want to know how to create engaging whiteboard and 2D animation video for your business or for businesses and for personal use, then make sure you enroll in this course right now. I will see you inside. Thank you for watching. God bless you.